I'm with Sid and Kat, who are both MIT students, and they are with ProtoPrint. And please tell us whether you consider yourself a creative, an artist, an executive, technical, or if you're just here to learn about 3D printing.
Well, we're both engineers, I guess, technically, but over the last year or so, we've been doing a lot of admin/executive work as well. And I think we're definitely here to, get more in touch with the community and just interact with more people doing interesting stuff.
Cool. When you say exec admin, can you tell us what that means?
Yeah, so I guess we've sort of turned our company from a project that we were working on that we just thought was cool into a company that's on the ground doing a lot of work and selling product.
So if you had to choose out of what you've seen at the show and what you've seen at school and in spaces, what is your favorite 3D printed project right now?
Oh, wow.
That's a tough one.
It's a big
The project actually right there, where they're from Africa and they're focusing on recycling, e-waste to produce 3D printers. I think that's a really interesting and ingenious idea.
Yeah, I think the scanners here are really awesome. They have a lot of different scanners, and the technology is getting to the point where they can complete the mesh and scan a full object that you can just click print on.
All right. So going back to your origins, how did you first get involved in 3D printing?
The way we got involved with this project was actually not directly through 3D printing. So I was born and raised in India, and when I came to MIT, I was really interested in international development and using low-cost grassroots technology. And as an environmental engineer, I was also looking at ways to recycle at the grassroots level. We actually used 3D printing as a means to an end in this case, and realized that there was a lot of intrinsic value in that plastic if it was converted to 3D printer filament. And so we kind of took advantage of the opportunity that 3D printing provided us to kind of get more involved with it.
Kat, how did you get involved in 3D printing?
So I guess I'm a mechanical engineer at MIT, so we use 3D printing in almost every project. You just need to iterate so quickly that the printing is the best way to do that.
What's your favorite printer so far?
Ooh, I guess the big FDM printer over here is pretty awesome.
That is cool. How big a product can they produce, Steve?
They have like a desk over there, so
it's like a one meter cube or something.
Yeah.
1 meter cube.
Yeah.
But if you think about how the rails have to be perfectly precise, it's kind of cool from a mechanical standpoint.
So let's talk about the future for a minute.
Yeah.
2 to 3 years down the road, where do you see the consumer side of 3D printer going?
Yeah. Hopefully it's going in the sustainable direction where people are using recycled filament, fair trade product, something that helps people and the earth. But
well, what she said.
All right, I love it. And tell me, if you were to come back to this show next year, what would you like to see different, or what would you like to see being displayed?
Yeah.
I think the Planet Earth exhibit was actually a really good idea, and I think they're really cool projects. And I think that it would be nice, as she said, to kind of see the future being focused on more sustainable, environmental friendly manufacturing processes. And I think that that's where we're moving, and it would be great to kind of come back and see more of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what I'd like you to do now is look into the camera, Kat. Tell everybody how they can find out about ProtoPrint, and tell us what ProtoPrint is actually doing.
Yeah, so go to www.protoprint.in to find out more about us. What we do is we take plastic bottles collected by waste pickers and we transform them into 3D printer filament, which is recycled, fair trade, and socially beneficial.
Cool. Do you want to give your email address?
Yeah, so contact us at contact@protoprint.in.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
That's it. It was awesome.